They ignored you, they ghosted you, they didn't read your messages, or they didn't reply to your messages. What is going on in your no contact, no communication situation? What do you need to know for you? They've ignored you. What is going on? Welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. This tarot reading is between you, the universe, and your intuition. It's completely up to you if you claim it or not. It's timeless, so it's relevant from the moment you come into contact with it, and it is a collective reading. So the Four of Swords has jumped out while I was shuffling, which is all about isolation, rejection, silence, making peace with it, coming to terms with things, coming up with a new plan, a bit quiet time. So yeah, if you're a daily watcher, the more you watch, the more intense the messages are. If you have any reading questions you would like me to do on the channel, let me know. I will put them on my list. I'm at the moment writing a new list of questions. So if you have any that's not to do with love, or if it's anything else, let me know. We'll do the reading and we'll see what comes up. I'm always open to suggestions. So, I'm going to do a 9-card spread for them, see what comes up, and we'll take it from there. I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. So I'm going to lay it all out. This is all about them. King of Cups reversed. The middle card is them, the Page of Cups. And then moving forward, they're going to reach out again, but they're going to let you down again. The diagonal here is really quite interesting. We've got the Ace of Wands reversed, a bit of a false start here. They may have done this to you before. This isn't over by a long shot, but you know that anyway. And then we have the Page of Swords reversed at that end, which is about feeling let down, them letting you down. If you want to support the channel, put a like on reading. If you'd like me to pull a card for you, request to pull a card in the comments. I will have a shuffle and I'll tell you what card I got. If you'd like a private reading, these are for you if you want them. You don't have to have one. But I'm just letting you know, my diary now refreshes on a Friday. I currently have 2 slots left for Saturday while I'm filming this. And then in the next 12 hours or so, they'll be taken off because my diary will refresh for Monday onwards. So if you want to book one of those 2 slots for Saturday, they're there if you want them. I'm just letting you know. If you're a daily watcher, you know if your intuition is bang on, you don't need a private reading. But sometimes people like that service, so it's there if you want it. If you're wanting one and it has sold out, come back Friday. I think it's normally from about lunchtime, Friday UK time, and my diary will be open for the whole of next week, and you can book the day that you want. So get that out of the way while I remember, because then I get into the reading and I don't remember. We've got the King of Cups reversed. So what do we do when we see the King of Cups reversed? We look at them and think, whatever they're saying, they mean the opposite. So at the moment they're pulling away. At the moment they're ignoring you. So they're hiding feelings. The 8 of Cups is all about escapism for them. A little bit of fantasy, a little bit of recklessness. The Page of Cups is massively them being like flights of fancy, you know. They come in and they say the right things, but the pages don't often know how to deliver. So they have all of the ideas, they have all of the feelings, they have all of the plans, but they don't know how to put it into action. They don't know how to take it forward. It feels like this person wants to, but they're scared of something. The 10 of Pentacles reversed is telling me there's something in their family home when they grew up that makes them terrified of relationships. Maybe to do with money. It may have just been that they had parents or adults around them that had conflicting plans and ideas. It feels like everyone's on a different page, everyone's been pulled in different directions. They themselves may have had to make choices when they were young that they had to decide whether they were going here or go there, and it was just too much responsibility. They're really scared of relationships. The Ace of Pentacles are very good at offering it. This person's very good at sweeping you up, taking you into a little bit of fantasy land, making you feel good. But they hide their feelings, they shut it down because they're scared of it. But they know how to offer it, but they don't know how to follow through. They know how to book the train ticket, they don't know how to get on the train, and they don't know how to get off at the other end. I don't know why that's there, but that's there. We have the Strength card. They're very pulled towards you. That's why I'm saying this is not the last you've heard from them. You're going to hear from them at some point. The Six of Pentacles feels like a two-way, given-way situation. But then we've got the Page of Swords again. Them being the page, they can't, whatever they want to do, it's like they get scared and they get held back. I'm going to do clarifying because we need to know what's going on here for them. You know, feels quite like they don't really know how to deal with life. But they get caught up in feelings. And they may just be ignoring your messages because they don't know what to say, because they don't know how to deliver. It's almost like if you had a parcel, they would know how to wrap the parcel up, put it in the postage, but they wouldn't know how to get it to your door. So maybe they're a courier. Maybe they work delivering things. If they do, let me know in the comments. So, yeah, we've got the Four of Cups, feeling sorry for themselves. And we have the Temperance. You make them feel really good about themselves, by the way. And it has been a false start here. They talk themselves into it and then they talk themselves out of it. I think part of them thinks that you hate them. You don't, of course. You still got feelings for them. The Temperance is, if only they let it be, this would be quite nice. You know, they need to let this heal. They need to correct the mistakes. But they also need, there's a blockage within them where it comes to relationships. And it's based on their home environment when they were growing up. They need to get beyond that. Once they can get beyond that, they would see how fulfilling relationships are, but for whatever reason they're scared of it. We've got the Hermit on the King of Cups reversed, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles. It's going to take them quite a while to come back out again. But yeah, sometimes with the King of Cups, I think, well, all the time, I think when it's reversed, they mean the opposite of what they're saying, but this one feels shut down. I'm hiding all my feelings. I'm not letting you in. I don't believe in love. Love comes with pain. Don't want to get hurt. And the Hermit, it's almost like they feel safer in a cave on their own. But then the Knight of Pentacles, they keep building roads for themselves. But it's slow progress. They're a slow learner. Because their inner page comes out and doesn't really know how to deliver. Got the Hierophant card, marriage. And the Magician, manifesting it. They keep manifesting you. They dream about you. They think about you. They daydream of you. When they're not messaging you, they want to message you. They can't help it. The Hierophant card's very much my marriage card, but it's also, you may have a similar childhood experience to them of understanding the fear of being in a relationship. But the thing is, they keep manifesting the good and the bad. It's like they talk themselves into it and then they talk themselves out of it. So whatever way they're talking is what's happening. The Ten of Pentacles reversed, the World reversed. I wouldn't be surprised if their parents got divorced. And the Three of Pentacles, they desperately wanted to get their family back together. It feels like a fractured family growing up. They desperately wanted that to come back together and they didn't have the control over that then. They had no control over what all the adults were doing. And if they have siblings, they may have ended up actually living in separate places to what their siblings were. It's really sad. It's making me feel like, oh, you know, it's not good. So we've got the Knight of Cups. So they desperately want to change. They desperately want to open up. And they have moments where they really have opened up to you. And the Three of Wands reverse, there they are. Then they lose focus and then they run off and then they hide. It's like they pop out and they pop back in again. It's like a tortoise in a shell. Bunny in the headlights a little bit. But when they're open to it, when they're communicating with you, it goes so well. I think you're really quite a nice pair. you might mirror each other a little bit sometimes. I do think they're ignoring you because they're trying not to think about it. But they think about you all the time anyway, but they're trying not to, they're just hiding, aren't they? So the Page of Wands on the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be a chance encounter or something that's going to come up for them that's going to make them realise how loyal you are to them and how loyal they are to you. They don't want anyone else. This person's not connected with anyone else. If the person you're thinking of is connected to someone else, it's not your reading. If you do claim the reading, let me know. I like to know the right people have got the right reading. And I am on TikTok. I do short readings on TikTok, similar to the shorts, but I also do like 3-4 minute readings on there. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. If they don't deal with this now, they're never going to have a functional relationship. This Strength card, we have the Three of Cups reversed. And we have the King of Swords reversed. They like things being their own way. At the moment, they're being very selfish. With the Three of Cups reversed, they're being very selfish by not replying to you. It's like you're so open, kind, loving and compassionate towards them and understanding. And when you get mad with them, you kind of push it away. And what they're doing right now is they're cutting you off. They're blocking you out. They're making it impossible. And it's very selfish and it's hurting the both of you. It's not just hurting you, it's hurting the both of you. So the Ace of Cups reversed and the Moon or the Lunar. It's on the Six of Pentacles, so it feels like you two up all night talking in the near future. If they don't acknowledge that them putting you in silence hurts you, I think it's going to be really hard for you to let them back in again. The Ace of Cups reversed is almost them wanting to talk about the things that they're scared of. They've got big, huge feelings, and sometimes they just don't know what to do with them. And then we've got the High Priestess reversed and the Nine of Pentacles, which is you being on your own and single and all of the things. It feels like the both of you having a big, long conversation. It may be a bit of a trauma dump where you both share experiences, but it's going to make them go back in their shell again. With the Page of Swords reversed, they're going to let you down again. And the High Priestess reversed is kind of them denying the potential of this connection, and it's by their behaviour, it's almost like them saying, well, you're better off on your own, I'm better off on my own, I won't get hurt if I'm on my own. It's really hard, isn't it? Because if only they gave you both the chance. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for them. I want to see what's going on. What else do we need to know? Can they ever get to the point where they can have a relationship? Because they have moments where they see what it could be, but then I think they're so scared of it mirroring what happened when they were growing up that they don't want to cause that pain for anyone. But then I don't think they realise that what they're doing right now is causing the pain. So the High Priestess is down here. They've got you on a pedestal. They don't want to hurt you. They may have said things to you like, you're far too nice to me, you're far too kind for me, far too good for them. Got the Two of Cups, High Priestess, Two of Cups, love, compassion. Two people that should be together. You know that. Got the Three of Coins, you want them to work as part of your team. But this is their Celtic cross. They need to learn how to be part of a team. Got a feeling that when they went through whatever they went through, they learned how to function on their own, and they learned how to not upset people, and they learned how to slide under the radar. And this is what they're doing now, isn't it? Sliding under the radar. The Four of Wands, yet again, a marriage card, house move, celebrations. They want to have a happy relationship, but they're stopping themselves from doing it. We've got the Five of Swords, picking their battles wisely. Sometimes they just walk away because it's just too hard. Moving forward, the Empress, they're going to be drawn back to you. So it feels like in the near future, you're both going to be up talking all night and they're going to really open up, but it's going to make them hide again. And then with the Empress being there, they're going to come back in again after that. And sometimes this is a cycle. This just feels like a coaching them out of the cage, open the door, out they come a little bit, shut themselves back in again, and then out they come a bit. And it's that trust of, well, you're always there and you always love them and you always make them feel good about themselves. And the more they learn to trust that, the deeper the bond between the both of you will get. Got the Eight of Wands, the secret underlying question. Are they going to message you? Yep. Yeah, they're ignoring you at the moment because they're going through their overwhelming, overthinking, spiraling, hiding, scared of hurting you. They're going through all of that at the moment. But they will contact you. We have the Nine of Wands. This is the timing when they're ready. The Nine of Wands is life experience, dealing with those life experiences and turning life experiences into resources that they can use. At the moment, their life experiences are making them hide. They need to get to the point where they turn all of the negatives into a positive and use them to work for them. Like saying, okay, I'm scared of relationships, but I now know what kind of relationship I don't want. And they don't want a relationship that was dysfunctional. So now they need to acknowledge that what they're doing right now is really dysfunctional. So how are they going to do it different? Possible attainment, Six of Swords, being moved to a better future. And then the Eight of Coins, working really hard. I've got a feeling that if you give them 3 months, 6 months, if you can both get through the next 6 months without just you walking away from them, without you giving up on, I think the thing is, and they may have said to you, please don't give up on me. They mean it. My daughter's sneezing in the background. Bless her. She's so poorly at the moment. She's an adult, but she's being such a baby. And I mean that in a cute way. So the Eight of Coins, they're going to work really hard. I think it's almost like coming out the door, going back in the door. And because they're going into the Hermit, they're working on it inner wisdom and they're working on the... I think they're going to get to the point where they're going to realise they might lose you. So the Six of Swords feels like a house move. And the Four of Wands feels like you're both living together at some point. But they need to work it out, don't they? They need to get through to the point where they just realise, because I do think at the moment they think, even if it's subconscious, it's kind of like this instinct of push everyone away that gets close because they don't want a dysfunctional relationship, but that's a really dysfunctional way of dealing with it. So once they figure that out, because there's going to be a ta-da moment, they're going to realise they need to open up a bit, or they're never going to have anyone. And they have the power to have a functioning, healthy relationship. They just need to believe that in themselves, and they need to manifest that. So this is what I have for you. I hope it helps in some way. Let me know if this is your reading. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. If you've made it to this point and you haven't quickly jumped out, you really are a Purple Heart. Secret Purple Heart gang. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. What else does the universe have for you? Protection. Yeah. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. You are being protected. But so is this person as well, I think. And I do think this is true love. I do. I think there's something really very nice here. If you want me to pull a card, request pull a card in the comments. If you put a purple heart in the comments, I'll know that you made it to this point. If you put, I claim my protection from the universe, put that in the comments, then I'll definitely know that you've got to this point. I claim my protection from the universe. And also it really helps, like, when other people skim the comments, like, why is everyone saying the same thing? It makes them watch a bit more, really helps the channel out, gets it into the algorithm. If you're a daily watcher, Rosie is grumping on the floor at the moment. I don't even know where she slept last night, but she's just been so funny. She it was really cold the other night, and I come out of my room and she was on the bathroom floor, the coldest possible floor, just glaring at me. And well, just come in my room, and I put my electric blanket on for her, and she got herself all warm and cozy. And then when I got into bed, she decided no, she doesn't want to sleep in my bed, so she grumped on the floor. She keeps making herself as uncomfortable as possible and looking at me. So I think she's definitely wishing for some outdoor heating. So she's going to have to wait until April, May. Oh my goodness, why do we have cats? I don't know. They're just so adorable, aren't they? They just do what they want, and we get the blame for everything. So I will see you tomorrow.